You are welcome to my channel. My name is Teacher Ima, and I'm here to help you, to guide you develop a knowledge or a deeper understanding to information and communication technology. My reason of posting this video or having this channel is to help people who have the background or does not have any background of ICT, to build them to have a new career. Before we jump into what we have today, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, put any question you have at the comment section, and share it among your friends, your colleagues, anybody that has internet access. So what we have today is very simple. We need to treat from the beginning of ICT and to wherever time will permit us. Okay, introduction to information and communication technology. This topic we've been treating, seeing it everywhere, every day. Our teachers or our trainers take us through this topic. So what do I have for you in this topic? If you can read, I want you to focus on the slides and at the same time listening to the voice, because that will help you build your understanding. Okay, enough with the intro. ICT is a fundamental aspect of our modern world, impacting how we live, work, and interact. Yeah, we said the first word we see here is information. Everyday activities, we use information. Even the news, whatever we hear is information. If someone is delivering something to you, it's an information. So the person is giving you information for your understanding or for your knowledge to whatever you want to do or whatever you want to hear. When you do research, you are searching for an information. Whatever you do in the aim of ICT is an information. The second word here is communication. Communication, the interaction between two components. When you call someone on the phone, the two of you has connected. So in this connection, it is communication. You are sharing information. That is the communication. And then the technology, the power, the route, or the way that we use these two, information and the communication. The route where all our activities are done, and the kind of tools that we will use is what the technology. Don't forget it. It encompasses with a wide range of technologies that enable us to access, store, transmit, and manipulate information. Wow! Here, ICT has given us the platform to manipulate. Yes, to manipulate information. When you take a document, you can manipulate a document on the computer. Imagine ICT is not there. You need to rewrite everything. That's quite tedious. But the help of ICT has developed a computer and at the same time a software that will enable us to manipulate data, manipulate information without suffering. Okay, through ICT, we are able to access to many components, many sectors, or even the internet. ICT has given you the way to communicate to others, to access the internet, and then get whatever information you want. Storage. You can store something on your phone, on your Google Drive, on a pen drive. That is the power of ICT. You can even transmit, send data or information from one point to another. That is the help of ICT. this is very fantastic. So in our day-to-day activities, we can't do without ICT. We cannot do our day-to-day activities without ICT. Right now, if I take your phone from you for about 24 hours, you will not feel comfortable because what you needed to make your day has been taken from you. Yes. So without ICT, what do you think it will be your next alternative? So ICT is very good. ICT has helped us in a many ways. Again, my name is Teacher Ima, and don't forget to like this video, share your comments or your idea. If you have any comments, you can put it at the comment section, and subscribe to the channel to keep me moving. Let's go to our next slide. Understanding the computer technology. That is what we have today. This is our next slide. Okay, the computer technology made up of 3 components. That is hardware, software, and systems. Why are we saying this? Let's take the hardware. Without going deeper, hardware play a very fantastic role in our day-to-day ICT activities. Without the hardware, nothing can host the softwares that you use. Understand this well. Without the hardware, nothing can host the software you are using, because these softwares are electrical signal. They are digital, so you cannot see them and touch them with your naked eye unless something hosts them. So the hardware is the physical components of the computer system, including the central processing unit, the graphics processing unit, that's the GPU, and the storage drives. Let's dive deep into this definition. We said the hardware is the physical component. Yeah, when you pick up your mobile phone, the thing you are holding is the hardware, the tangible component that helps you to adjust or use the device is the hardware. You can feel it, you can touch it. That is the hardware. And some examples of this hardware, let's take our desktop computer. I'm talking about the set. You have monitor, you have the system unit, you have the keyboard and the mouse. I hope all of us can touch our mouse. I hope everyone can touch the keyboard. I hope you can see and touch the system unit and the monitor. Okay. In the system unit, it's made up of different components. A lot of components that has come together to form the system unit. That we will not talk about today. That is a different topic. Okay. To make everything simple, the hardware is the physical component, the tangible component that you can touch. And the slide has given us some examples of the hardware. That's the central processing unit, that's the CPU, the brain of the computer. The graphic processing unit, that's the GPU. Yeah, I don't know, sometimes People call it VGA. Yes. Yes, the processing unit on that particular VGA becomes the graphical processing unit. That's the GPU. And then the storage. Right now, you can carry your pen drive along. You can store something on your phone or your computer, and whatever you are using, that is made to store data or information. Okay, let's come to the softwares. These softwares are programs and applications that provide instructions for the computer to perform a specific task. Okay, I will generalize the softwares as the electrical signal, because without electric, you cannot see these softwares on the screen or hear the information you want. So when we are defining a software, we said software is this applications and programs that provide instructions for the computer to perform a task. So this software instructs the computer hardware. Why am I saying this? Without the software, the hardware cannot operate. It will be there as a dead machine. So the software will provide the quicken, the action, or the life to the hardware. If before you can print something, you need to press a command on a printer or connected computer to print something. So without the software, it cannot link those devices. When you buy a new printer, for instance, you need to install the device drivers on a printer before you can use it. Before you can use it, or before you can connect it to the computer, you need to install the device drivers of the printer to the computer. That is the software program. Okay, when you want to print, you can press the command Ctrl+P to print. All these commands are the software that is giving us the opportunity to link to the printer. That's the hardware. Printer is a hardware. So before you can connect to the hardware using your computer, you need some applications or softwares that will intermediate them. So without the software, I would say the hardware is dead. It's a dead machine. There is no life in the hardware. So all these things are the electrical signals operating, running through the hardware. Yes. So it's made up of operating system, web browsers, and productivity softwares. You see, these examples we will explain deep in our next tutorial. So just take this one and then understand here where before we dive deep. So let's do small recap. We said hardware is the physical component. Yes, they host the softwares. And then the software is the general name given to all computer programs. And I said it is the electrical signal running through the hardware, and also give commands to the hardware. It tells the hardware what to do and how to do it. Okay, let's come back to the systems. You see here, study the word correctly. It is systems, not system. Networks. The system is the networks that allow data to be transferred between different devices and applications, enabling communication and collaboration. Wow. Here, all these two, the software and the hardware, before they can communicate, we need a networks, a links that will help them to collaborate. So to understand the computer technology, you need to fully understand these three components, these three topics. Yeah, the systems. So these systems are built to interconnect devices or components to communicate, collaborate. Yes, it gives us the root or gives us the link to communicate to all devices or components. Let's take the desktop computer, for instance. Before you can see something on the screen, or let me take our laptops, even the mobile phones. Before you can see something on the screen, you need to connect the screen to the system unit. Yeah, that's the desktop computer. You need to connect the monitor to the system unit. So the process of connecting them becomes the networks. Yeah, the networks. Okay. You want to send email or you want to send someone information. What is connecting the two of you becomes the networks, the link. So we have systems that has been built to support all these our day-to-day activities, which is very simple and powerful. Okay, let's evaluate the computer technology. Let's go back to history. Yes, computer without history is not a computer. You know, computer started from somewhere before reaching to this generation that we are using. Yes, computer started a very long time ago. And this is how it started. So pay attention here and then listen to whatever I have for you. Thank you for doing that. Okay, the year where computer technology was started was 19th century. The early concept of mathematical computers, including the Charles Babbage analytical engine. This man was able to invent an engine, a computer, which uses mathematical knowledge. Yeah, the mathematical technology. You see here, technology, computer without mathematics is not a computer. Yes, because it analyzes and solves problems. The central processing unit uses zeros and ones to perform huge calculations. Before you can see something small on the screen, it needs to go through a lot of processes before you can see it. Though it is fast, but the process are done before you see it, which will be our next topic. So in 1837, Charles Babbage, an English mathematician, designed the analytical engine, which consider the first concept of a general purpose computer. When you say a general purpose computer, it does multitasking. Yeah, it does a lot of things differently. Though it is one machine, but does different operations. Yeah. So this man brought up the concept of analytical engine to invent the computer. However, the modern era of computer technology began during the World War II. That's 1939 to 1945. During the World War, after the World War II, development of the electronic numerical integrator and computers for military purposes. So these machines or these computers were developed for military purposes. Yeah, to help the military in their day-to-day activities. And then the third point, in 1950s to 1960s, commercialization of computers by companies like IBM leading to widespread adoption in business. So this company, IBM, helped to develop these computers to spread the whole world. So these people, or this company, took it as an advantage or responsibilities to spread these computers to the whole world for everyone that can afford to use them. And then the last point, present days. Advanced computing technologies include artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and mobile devices, driven innovation and societal transformation. So this is the history, a small history about computer. You can read a lot, you can do research and know a lot of this history, but for the time factor, we will end the history here and move to the next slide. So impact of ICT on today's activities. You see, today's activities, the ICT has its own impact. Our day-to-day, even when you are there alone, when you take your phone, it is the impact of ICT on your life. So let's take these sections. One, we have communication. ICT has played a very huge role in communication. Before you can communicate, or before you can hear someone from a next, even from a next town of you, you need to call the person on phone or text the person. So instant messaging and video conference and social media has become common to our environment or to this world in the knowledge of communication. So without the impact of ICT, how can we communicate? At first, olden days, our ancestors used to travel a very long distance before they can deliver a piece of information to tell or to inform the next town about someone's death. For instance, the person need to walk, and they walk. It wasn't something easy. But nowadays, ICT has made our communication so easy and faster. Instant messages. You can text someone SMS. Within a second, the person will receive. Maybe it might be a network challenges that will block or that will delay the receiving of the message. But it has made it faster and easy. Video conference. Nowadays, people can do interviews on a phone or on their computer using the internet. You can call someone on WhatsApp. Yeah, maybe you might be in Ghana, the person to, let's say, Canada or Germany. Let's take it as an example. You can call this person on video conference to speak to the person, or a lot of people can connect using one productivity software just to communicate. Yeah, businesses does their meetings using this video conference softwares. Yeah, such as Google Meet or Google Class, the Zoom, and the other. I am streaming to you live here using OBS Studio. That is an impact of ICT on our education. Let's come to the social media. Now, when you pick up your phone, you can just go to the, let's say, Facebook, X, and other social media platform to know what is going on. Yes, you can even know the current affairs on the social media. Okay, point 2, let's come to the healthcare. Medical equipment, patient record management system. In fact, ICT has played a lot a bigger role in our day-to-day activities. Nowadays, you just go to the hospital and you sit with the nurse or the doctor. The person will take your information, and within a short possible time, the person will tell you, say, go to the ward and receive what you want to receive there, or what you have to. Yeah, let's say you are suffering from malaria. Yeah, they will just take your details and then tell you to go here, go there. And within a short possible time, you come back from the hospital. Okay, let's go to the olden days in Ghana. We use paper. They will give you a folder. You go here, you walk before you get out from the hospital. Now, you spent a lot of time. But the impact of ICT has made a lot of things different using the patient record management system. It's a system that used to manage the patient record. Yes, they will take your details and even prescribe a medicine for you. Medical equipment such as the thermometer is an impact of ICT. The thermometer is a digital computer. Yeah, it uses binary. They will just place it there and know the amount of temperature circulating in your system. Yes, entertainment, streaming services, online gaming, social media platforms. Yes, you can go to TikTok and make your day there. Yeah, streaming services like what I'm using here, OBS Studio. Yeah, I can just stream to you and educate you like I'm doing. Online gaming, you can just pick up your phone, go to the internet and launch a game you want to play, and even get some coins. There are some games that you play and they will pay you when you win. Yeah, government services, e-government platforms for online access to government services, like the passports. When you want to apply for a passport, you need to go to their website and then put your records there. Within a short possible time, you will get your passport. You need not to travel here and there, up and down. Yes, that is the impact of ICT. Some people even uses e-voting, electronic voting system to cast their vote. Yeah, those advanced countries and some of the universities, yeah, they use this platform to cast their vote without leaving your room. So you can sit at your comfort zone and then vote for someone. Yes, education, e-learning platform, virtual classrooms, and access to the internet resources. Yeah, e-learning platforms. These platforms, you can just go there and learn. Like YouTube here, you can develop a career through the access of what? YouTube. I started learning Photoshop using YouTube, and now I can design a lot of things. Nobody taught me how to use Photoshop. I just went to the YouTube and then start watching tutorials. And now I can say I can develop a lot of content using the Photoshop. Yeah, that's an impact. Without ICT, I need to find someone to teach me. Even the computer that you install the Photoshop on it wasn't easy something. So now, impact of ICT has made things affordable to even purchase a computer at a cheaper price and then use it for your commercial and personal purposes. The virtual classrooms, Zoom, Google Classrooms, these are the common virtual classrooms that students and their lecturers or teachers use in teaching and learning. So the impact of ICT on teaching and learning is wide. Okay, access to internet resources. You can go to e-libraries. You can visit any website to download PDFs, books, like Amazon Books. You can go there and then download the books you want. So business and economy, transportation, research and development. ICT has played a key role, yes, and then it has made our work so easier. So the impact of ICT on our life nowadays is very huge. The impact. So this is what we have today, and then I hope next time we will meet again and then do another topic. As I said, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, share it to friends, leave your questions or whatever, your contribution to the comment section. I'll read and get back to you as soon as possible. My name is Teacher Ima. Please, to keep this platform moving, it's your subscription and your consistency. You need to always be active to watch any tutorials I have for you. And I'm sure and hoping, I have the faith that by the end of this movement, you develop a new career. So this is just the introduction. You dive deep and then know whatever you want to know. You see, as I said earlier, you can develop a new career here. So I want you to pay much attention on my channel and then move on. Thank you for joining the today class.